Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Oh my goodness. Last time was freaking fantastic. I got everything I wanted. I got more about Sabine. I got more about Mandalore. I mean, just the whole episode was just so well done. And it was a great peek into what Sabine has really been going through this whole time, which we've been getting like little hints of along the way. But this one just really showcased like her opening up, and I loved it. And I can't wait to see where we're going from here because I feel like we really did have a breakthrough last time. So I'll just kind of briefly get into my lingering thoughts on the previous episode. I did talk an awful lot at the end of my last reaction, probably more than I usually do. Even though I'm a pretty big talker. So I'll just make it short. But before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Quick housekeeping. I mentioned this in my last video, which was, I finished that 5 minutes ago in real time. Buffy is here, my dog. She is not feeling well. I think she is fine. She's just resting. But if you hear anything or I have to get up and pause for any reason, that's why. But I think she's just gonna go ahead and snooze. She's actually like right behind me right now. You can't really see it in the, I don't know, maybe you can. I don't think you can. So yeah. Wow, guys, what an episode last time. I didn't even get to say this at the end. I loved the little, I don't even know what to call, like, the kind of animated storytelling that they did for, like, the story of the Darksaber. But that was so stinking cool, and I love learning any kind of, like, lore about really anything in Star Wars, but, like, the Mandalorian stuff really fascinates me because we've seen so much of it now. They did such a great job with that in Clone Wars, and, of course, the Mandalorian, the show, it's funny, that was probably, like, my first look at all of it. And I've been doing it like backwards. I've been doing, well, not exactly backwards, because I went from Mandalorian to Clone Wars and now to Rebels. So now I'm kind of like in the middle, I guess. At least like chronologically, how it was all released. But anyway, what a fantastic episode for Sabine. I know that this is not going to be easy. I know it's a lot of pressure on her. I know it's a horrible thing for her to have to think about and go through is everything that happened with her family and just the betrayal of them not standing with her and kind of turning their backs on her and her having to leave in the name of like what's right. But in a way, the Darksaber kind of, if it weren't for the Darksaber, she may not have confronted this. So maybe in a way it worked. I don't know. I hate to be like, hey, this all really turned out to be a good thing, but I think it was good for her to work through that. I don't think she was going to be really happy inside as a person until she owned the fact that like she is not a traitor. She's not, any of those things, and let go of that guilt. It's interesting how the Darksaber almost kind of, I don't know if this is why it's heavy, but I think if you wanted to look really hard at it, you could say like it's heavy for her because of what she was also carrying with her. And the more she started to confront that and let it go, the lighter it got. I might be reading too much into it with that. It might just be heavy because she just was still learning how to use it. I don't know, but I think a big point of the last episode was, and this is true with any lightsaber or any like wielding of the Force or anything like that, like you have to really have a self-awareness that goes very deep. If you're conflicted, if you're carrying some kind of burden, if you're having any kind of like emotional incident or anything like that, it's going to affect your ability with a lightsaber, with the dark saber, even just like with being in tune with the Force. So yeah, her big enemy that she had to fight was her own kind of like inner monologue about who she is and what she did and what it means. I just like, I can't help but get a little choked up thinking about it. But yeah, guys, I'm just so proud of her, and I'm in her corner like now more than ever. Like I've always been in her corner, obviously, but now I feel like I've really kind of seen her personally a little bit more, and we hadn't really gotten that. We had gotten Sabine episodes, but not like bare our soul kind of episodes. So yeah, guys, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead, we jump right into the next episode of Rebels. Let's do this.
Welcome home.
Oh, we're
Really
doing
gonna be
this.
that
And I didn't exactly leave on good terms.
bad? Well, maybe things have changed. They might be happy to see you.
You don't know my family.
I do.
Oh boy.
Your
Yeah,
mother's the
he
leader of
does.
Clan
Let them know we're coming so they don't shoot us down.
That's funny. Wait, you're not kidding, are you?
No.
Ezra?
Jedi.
Oh, great. Immediately putting everyone's backs up.
What? They shot first, Sabine. Sabine?
Okay. That was all they need to hear. Cool. Also the who shot first argument all over again.
Tristan,
You changed your hair again.
you know me.
Do I? You're the Jedi.
I promise.
I'll take you to the stronghold, but I can't vouch for how you'll be greeted.
Okay. Who is this friend, family? Oh, Chopper's just like, oh, is it safe to come out? Hello?
How can you wear that armor, Tristan? How could you join them?
You shouldn't have come back, Sabine.
Thanks.
Oh, nice to see you too. Well, we knew this wasn't going to be easy.
So, it's true then.
Mother,
Put her in a cell. She'll be held for trial.
Jeez.
we
Okay.
need to talk.
Got the dark saber. That should be grounds enough
Darksaber.
for conversation. This is not going to be easy, but
This is my mother, the Countess Ursa Wren.
Hi.
I will tolerate the Jedi presence in our ancestral home if they surrender their weapons.
Well,
It's everything I can do to keep the other clans from destroying us because of what you did.
I didn't know the Empire would use the weapon I designed against our people. But you don't believe me,
did
do you?
Your own brother now serves Gar Saxon to
Right.
prove our loyalty and regain some small amount of status.
Acting ruler and governor of Mandalore.
His men wiped out the Protectors.
The Protectors were executed for treason, just as Fenrau will be when he is found.
They were loyal to Mandalore, and Saxon betrayed them.
Enough! Fenrau's people are dead, and mine are not. And I intend to keep them that way.
There's gotta be something left. I mean, the Mandalorians were such a
You're
proud
Sabine's brother?
people.
I didn't even know she had a brother. I mean, it's not that she didn't want to talk about you, but she just, I don't know, she never really talked
Ezra?
about you before.
Ezra,
Shh, stop
Yeah?
talking.
less is more.
Aren't we here to make friends?
Just let me handle the
It's
negotiation.
not how you make friends, love. Stop talking.
How could you align with the Empire? After everything they've done to our people. After what
I
they
know,
made
I'm
me
like,
do.
there
Do you
can't
think I
be.
didn't try to stop it? There was nothing I could do, Sabine.
Now we just have to go with
Mandalore was
it.
on its knees. Side with him, or Clan Wren would be destroyed. Your father,
Please don't tell me.
he's alive.
He's
On
alive?
Mandalore,
Okay.
a captive in everything but name. But if Clan Wren acts against the Empire,
They'll kill him.
So we really are kind of doing
Why
this
didn't
under
you try and find
duress.
find you. Sabine, when you ran away, it saved you. Don't you understand?
Mom gets
Coming
it.
back here has... Where did you get it?
From Maul.
You won it from him in combat?
Not exactly.
Then you have no claim to it.
Well, I'm
Woo.
holding it. That's a pretty good claim.
Anyone
that's
can
just
hold the
doing
darksaber. The trick
combat.
is keep it so selfish.
Yeah, and what about you? Always putting power and politics before your own family?
Everything I do is to protect my
I
family.
feel like she kind of had
Please,
to do
you
it.
do it for control.
Oh, I don't doubt she has her issues, but I honestly think she is trying to keep her family alive.
And your father called me stubborn. Now I see it in you.
What do you see?
A warrior. Not the one I'd hoped, but still.
Still a warrior. She's
I'm
like
your
proud
daughter.
in a way.
How can I
Aw.
be anything? You have to trust me. Just like I'm trusting you.
Oh. Who is...
I'm there.
The Jedi are yours, but my daughter...
Don't you worry, Countess. Clan Ren will be well taken care of.
sold them out. She probably felt like she had to because she's trying to keep her family alive. Or do they have a plan? Maybe they have a plan. He's gonna get their lightsabers back. It's like, I'll be taking these.
You know my daughter better than me.
You don't know what it's taken for her just to be here. You should listen to her.
Yeah. Please.
She's a child.
I believe you're underestimating the woman she's become.
Why would Clan Ren ever side with the Empire anyway? Sabine said that your family
They're kind
were
of
true
holding the
Mandalorians,
dad
loyal only
hostage.
to...
You have no idea what you're talking about, boy.
I know that she was telling the truth about the Protectors before. Sabine and I fought Gar Saxon on Concord Dawn. He was proud that he wiped them all out.
Sabine,
Yeah.
she fought Governor Saxon?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And she held her own.
Then I'm afraid what I have to do is unfortunate.
Oh. So you really are going through with this. Dang it.
But when you left, the other clans turned their backs on us. We lost everything! Our power
So it's
in
gonna be a lot of
capital.
blaming. Yep.
If I can protect father, then I have to try. Saxon promised.
He's
Gar
not
Saxon
gonna...
cannot be trusted.
Yeah,
Mother
he's not
trusts
gonna do
him.
anything.
Enough to trade the Jedi for your safety.
Oh, and it's out. I feel like she's just given up any
believe
hope
you have something
of any
else for me.
resistance. And she's like, whatever, I'll just do what I have to do to protect, like, the people within my walls.
Sabine, this is for the best.
You're gonna get... Oh, stop. No
I've
way.
upheld my end of the bargain, Saxon. You have the darksaber. Take the Jedi and let my daughter
Take
go.
it in
Your
combat.
mother betrayed everything you believe in to save you. It's admirable. Except she consorted with known traitors to do it.
So they're gonna
What are you talking
punish her?
about?
Oh,
Lord
you're
Countess,
kidding.
You are hard. Clan Ren is clearly a threat to the Empire.
And
must be
he's...
made an
Now that he's
example.
got the darksaber, he probably is just gonna take out the whole...
Stand with me. Or die with your family.
What are you gonna do? No way!
I choose family.
Nice. Please don't shoot him. Please don't shoot him. Please don't kill him. Whoa! Yes!
Took you long enough.
Nice. Just like, here you go. Got these back.
To Mandalore to finish what you started. The last living member of the Ren clan.
Oh! She is gonna take it in combat. She is gonna take it in combat. Dang it. Oh my lord. She's really gonna have to. And she's using, I love it. She's using. Oh, yes.
By Mandalorian custom and law, no one can interfere.
Are your customs more important than the life of your daughter?
Oh, that struck a chord because you went pretty far to protect your daughter. Although I feel like she has to do this. Why do I feel like she has to do this? Oh, gotcha, jetpack! You're not gonna be flying around now. She's going to. She's just gonna be a boss here. Whoa! Oh gosh, guys, careful of that ice. Be mindful of your surroundings here. He's gonna fall right through. Oh! Yeah! I love this move.
I'll never yield to you, girl. You'll have to kill me.
What if he just falls through the ice?
That might
Shock.
be the Mandalorian way. But it's not my way. Not anymore.
Nope. You're a new kind of Mandalorian, and that's a good thing. Oh, he's gonna go after, and then like mom or the brother is gonna take him out. Who was it? Who was it? Mom. Knew you had my back, Mom. Love it.
Mother.
We just got a new leader.
When the rest of Mandalore finds out about his death, there will be chaos.
Perhaps Mandalore needs chaos if it's to become strong once again. So that
Right.
we may find a leader worthy of our people.
I feel like this is gonna be a big wake-up call for Mandalore. And not an easy one, not a pretty one.
Mandalore must rise by itself. We
Okay.
protect our own.
She's right.
Wait, you're not coming with us?
What? No.
I'm done running away.
What?
My
Sabine?
father's on Maybe we can join the fight against the Empire. But right now, I can do more good here.
Sabine, are you leaving? You're not leaving. You're leaving.
I am so...
Do not say you're proud of me.
Me?
You don't have to.
Never.
You don't have to. Thank you.
I am going to miss you.
We all will.
You'll always be family.
You could lead Mandalore.
No. This was about my family. I'm not Mandalore's leader. But I'll find the person who is.
Okay, got it. So you're sparking your own rebellion here, but you're gonna find a guys, tell me we did not just get like we're not gonna see Sabine for probably like a while now. Like Sabine's off the show. That was a good one. I'm gonna miss Sabine. I'm gonna miss her so much. She has had a lifetime of making hard decisions, and she had to leave this family, and now she has to leave her found family, which cannot be easy. But I give her a lot of credit for knowing that they really need her right now, and Mandalore needs her. And at some point, maybe Mandalore will be able to join in on this fight. And that's Buffy getting up, because I think she heard me freaking out. I think you could see her moving around a little bit back there. All right, babe, I'll be right there. So I gotta wrap this up because she's gonna need mama. What was I saying? At some point, Mandalore might be able to join back into the fight. But right now, Mandalore is wrecked and it's wounded, and there's a lot of pieces to pick up. And if we're gonna do that, we kind of need to like think internally first and take care of that before we can be of any use to any rebellion. I get that. And also just like, we know Mandalore has always done Mandalore, and it's on brand for them to really have to get themselves in order, you know? I just think it's tragic that like they just never wanted to be a part of any of this, and just like after being invaded, after being torn apart, after going to like okay, she's laying down now. After like being invaded and then going right to like Imperial rule and having all the stuff happen with the houses and the infighting of Gar Saxon, and well, that was okay. Well, that was the swan song for Gar Saxon. But man, when they did that, like I'm like, no, you're not going to do, or like do something where like one of her family got in the way of him shooting or something and one of them dies. But it's like, no, it was just him, and so yay, good. But Sabine made big waves here, because I think what she did was not only did she bring to light a lot of stuff that like either people didn't know or people were just too afraid to get into too far because they were just like thinking of their lives or their family's lives. She showed that like there is a different way for Mandalore. There is hope. There's a different way. We can stand up against Empire. And we can have a leader that doesn't, you know, rule the way that Gar Saxon does. I don't know who... I'm trying to remember. It's probably, in a way, it's good that I don't remember, like, every single detail from the series that I'm thinking of, because it will kind of, like, be new when I learn it if they get into this later on. But I'm trying to remember now, because I know I have some, like, fuzzy details in my head of, like, stuff that's going to happen on Mandalore. And not all of it is good. In fact, a lot of it is not good. but trying to remember if they mentioned, like, who was in power at that time or whatever. But like I said, in a way, it's good that I'm not, like, super up to speed on all of it. Because when I watched said series, like, there was no context for it whatsoever. Like, I had no clue what I was seeing or hearing. It was all, like, new to me. So there's a possibility, like, I know something that I don't know, you know what I mean? But anyway, just getting back to Sabine's journey here, I'm going to miss her so much. And man, God, the ghost crew was her family when she had none. And let me tell you, that is such a big deal. And that is a bond that will never be broken. I don't care if they're in the same room or if they're galaxies apart. Like, they're family now, and I have a feeling like we have not seen the last of her. Like, she will come back into the story at some point. I don't know if as a main character, but dang it, guys, I did not think that we were, like, actually going to lose her as part of the crew in this one. That really seriously took me aback, but I'm so proud of her journey. I'm so proud of what she did to face her own fears and have to go back and face the backlash of her family and her people and everything. It's tough because I feel like the stuff with her family and her mom especially was all just like the mom just trying to, like, get the family not killed, but at the same time you could tell there was, like, a part of her that was like, when you got away, that was a good thing. Like, I knew you were actually, I was actually like, you're maybe safer that way, which is crazy to think that somebody would be safer being a rebel and everything, but, and not necessarily safer, but, like, I feel like there was a part of the mom that was like, that was good. She had to officially and formally put on whatever airs she needed to, but she was kind of thinking of her family the whole time, like thinking of her husband, thinking of her daughter, and the brother too, having all of the resentment over the backlash that happened because of Sabine's, you know, betrayal. That's a lot to deal with. And she went back and she faced it, and she has shown that there is hope for Mandalore, and it's not through the Empire. And I'm just so proud of her. I'm gonna miss her like crazy. Dang it. So now I have to wonder, are we going to take on a new member of the crew, or are we just going to, because maybe not, probably not. It's not like we, you know, I don't think we necessarily, I don't think it's like a numbers thing. It's just, but man, that threw me through a loop. Oh, I'm going to be digesting that one for a while, for sure. I was not expecting her to leave at the end, but I'm so proud of her. I love how Kanan, like, didn't even have to say it. Oh, dang it, guys. I loved it. All right. That was Sabine's story for now. I don't know what that means for the future, or I'm sure we'll see her again, but what a great story, you guys. Dang. You guys told me there was a two-parter coming up that I was really going to enjoy, and boy, you did not disappoint. All right, guys. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I have to go take care of the sick puppy now. I can't wait for next time. Like, God only knows, especially as we close in on towards the end of the series, like, what is coming next. So, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. Who even knows? So please show up to help me. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.